The sell-off in crypto has worsened, with Bitcoin dropping very close to the key level of $20,000. Recently, Bitcoin fell shockingly to as low as $24,900, a surprising 18-month low and more than a 63% drop from its all-time high amount of $69,000. The constant pullback has been related to the fall of the Terra ecosystem, which prompted a majority of the assets to break their main support points in reaction to the big sell-off that is triggered in the market. The world's biggest digital currency has fallen to over 70% since the height of the crypto case in November 2021. The present drop in cryptocurrency is linked to a vulnerable economy. A bear market is where the majority of businesses fail to fulfill key revenue goals, and the consumers are not also spending enough. Many profits decline, which in turn affects the economy in a bad way. The same manner is reflected in the crypto world, where people stop to invest or trading due to different circumstances. On the other hand, a bull run is associated with a powerful economy, in which the consumer earnings are greater and the profits are more significant. Bitcoin has earned no money ever since the 2017 big increase, but that hides the outsized returns above all prior timeframes. Many digital tokens are absolutely in free fall as panics of attaining inflation, fierce interest rate rises, and the liquidity issues have haunted crypto markets. Recently, a top crypto leading firm claimed Celsius started blocking its users from accessing and getting their funds, igniting speculation that the firm may soon become inactive. Many investors' enthusiasm has been on the low in recent times, and also in the past couple of months. Things are anticipated to get horrible as the Federal Reserve is required to initiate some interest rate hikes to control the U.S. inflation that has reached a 40-year high in May. Irrespective of these conditions that can inflict a long-lasting pullback, asset management and financial advisory firm Devere Group indicates that there could be a big bull run for Bitcoin before the year comes to an end. According to Nigel, CEO and founder, the bull run could occur in the fourth quarter of this year. In his words, "I believe that we'll soon see a bull run that will lead to a significant bounce in the fourth quarter of the year for the world's leading digital currency." His statement is mainly based on the possibility of investors falling back to riskier assets. Since Bitcoin is so much associated with the top global stock markets, which include Wall Street's S&P 500, he assumes that a rally is imminent. Also, institutional investors could affect the subsequent Bitcoin bull run. It is vital to note that majority of people, including venture capitalist Tim Draper and hedge fund manager Paul Tudor Jones, tip Bitcoin as an excellent hedge against every form of inflation. For this purpose, Green affirmed that adequate protection against the increasing inflation with Bitcoin as a hedge could be a key catalyst for the rally. Green also speculates that investors are constantly seeing Bitcoin as an option to fiat currency. The United States government began feverishly including digital dollars in the U.S. economy during the COVID pandemic, diluting its value but developing to the long-term expectations of Bitcoin. It should be recalled that popular and veteran investor Bill Miller recently disclosed that the majority of people are thinking, based on having a preferred currency to the US dollar, following all the sanctions that is imposed on Russia for its attack on Ukraine. One more vital factor that could trigger this bull run is the addition of institutional investors. A survey outcome was announced in April 2022 by the Bitstampa crypto derivatives trading firm, revealed a big interest by some institutional investors. It is good to know that about 80% of all institutional investors strongly believe that cryptocurrency would surpass traditional investment. About 70% said they discovered crypto as a reliable investment, and 68% said they love it and will suggest it in investment strategies. For this purpose, Green concludes that the increasing involvement of these big institutions could add the expertise, capital, and pull to the industry. Also, the Devere Group CEO speculates that the implementation of cryptocurrency regulations would offer more protection and enthusiasm to both retail investors and institutions to spearhead the rally. In the fourth quarter of this year, it assumed there would be an increase in price over a sustained duration of time. There will be a strong demand in the crypto world despite weak supply. Also, it is expected that there will be an increase in investor enthusiasm in the market. There might also be overpricing of specific projects. massive insertion of conversations about cryptocurrency in the mainstream media as well as other social media. Experts say there will be general and wide interest in cryptocurrency among politicians, celebrities, vendors, influencers, and other sectors who might have lost interest in cryptocurrency. There would be a high rise in prices in the occurrence of good news. Experts say a minor drop in crypto price in the event of horrible news. The cryptocurrency bull run in the fourth quarter of the year will be a long period in which several investors are acquiring cryptocurrencies. It will be defined by the above-mentioned elements, such as constant rising prices, requests outweighing supply, and elevated market confidence. Experts say investor enthusiasm typically would drive a favorable feedback loop, would also further extend the bull run in terms of additional investments, and proceed to rise in prices. For the cryptocurrency world most particularly, the price of a particular cryptocurrency is greatly influenced and is totally driven by public enthusiasm for an asset.